Dragon Medical Practice Edition allows you to dictate into virtually any Windows-based application or EHR. You can produce documents 3 times faster than typing by dictating up to 160 words per minute. This application includes 60 medical specialty and subspecialty vocabularies. It supports HIPAA regulations. It has full EMR support. It supports global and regional accents and is available in English, German, Dutch, and French. Hi, my name is Joshua Stewart. I will be spending the next few minutes showing you what's new in Dragon Medical Practice Edition. The first enhancement we notice in Dragon Medical Practice Edition is the new enrollment process. Essentially, this has been designed to be simple and conversational. So that means it's going to ask you questions and then give you information about why those questions are necessary. So this new user wizard will help us create our profile. We simply read, click next when we're ready. We'll enter a name. I'll put in Joshua Stewart. Select next. Again, it'll ask me my age group. If I'm curious of why, I can go ahead and select the link here. Why is my age group important? So that's what we meant by simple and conversational. Again, we can choose our region, our vocabulary. I'd like to point out that this option to have a Canada region is new. That wasn't there in the past. So make your choice. I'm going to choose United States. And then vocabulary. With the Dragon Medical Practice Edition, you have 60 medical and subspecialty options here. Choose the one that best fits your needs. Select next. Your accents. Again, Dragon supports regional and global accents, so choose the accent that best matches yours. Another new thing that we're going to find in the Practice Edition that we haven't seen before is a Pakistani accented English. Go ahead and choose your best accent. Select next. How do you want to talk to your computer? This is essentially asking what type of microphone are you going to use. For this demonstration, I'm going to use USB microphone. I'll make my selection. Go next. This is going to give me the ability to review my choices. When I'm ready, I'll simply hit Create. Another thing we notice is the enhanced user interface. Basically, this means the Dragon Bar was given a facelift. The interface itself hasn't been this updated in the last decade. So the Dragon Bar, its icons, the menus, they were all redesigned to help users discover and quickly access the important information and tools available in Dragon Medical Practice Edition. The status indicators are now closer together, which makes it easier to check the microphone status, the text control indicators, the recognition, which mode you're in, and even the messages from Dragon have been enhanced to provide additional information. Now we also find that the Dragon Bar menus themselves were restructured to be more intuitive and provide users with easier access to the important features. So that means the wording itself is going to be different with Dragon Medical Practice Edition than it was with previous editions. Now Profiles stores all of your profile information. Tools has several features and functionality to improve the system. Vocabularies is going to be all about your vocabulary, the active terminology being used. Modes is where your modes, the different modes you can put Dragon in, can be found. Audio has everything to do with audio, and then of course there's your help menu. The text control indicator, formerly called the Select and Say indicator, the text control indicator shows you the level of dictation support you can expect from the field and where your cursor's at. So there are now essentially 2 modes. Right now we see that the text control indicator is showing basic text control. That means it hasn't illuminated, it's staying gray, and it lets you know that you can basically just dictate. You will not have the ability to navigate or do what's called select and say and command and control. It's basically letting you know wherever you put your cursor, you can turn on your microphone and begin dictating. The second mode that we're going to see is the full text control. Now, for example, if I were to open up a Microsoft application like Microsoft Word, notice that the text control indicator turns green. Hey, this lets us know that Dragon fully supports creating, editing, formatting content, and if a program is open, you can move your cursor around verbally, you can move to the beginning of a paragraph, the end of a paragraph, you can select text, format, you can even correct using quick voice correction, and all of your formatting and other correction features are available with the full text control indicator. One of my favorite new feature enhancements is the Dragon Sidebar. The Dragon Sidebar is an enhancement of the former sample commands window. Basically, the sidebar can provide important commands and tips at any time. So the content in this box will change depending upon which application has focus. So it's basically a tool for new users to know which commands to say. There are several things about the Dragon sidebar that I like. First of all, across the top we have a little toolbar that can take us to the vocabulary editor. It can take us to the options menu. It can take us to the command browser and even to the help window just by clicking on one of those toolbar icons. We can also change the content of whether it's home information, mouse commands, or personalized custom commands that you create yourself. In addition to that is you can right click on the Dragon sidebar and use your options here, which means you can dock it to the left, you can dock it to the right, you can set it to auto hide, all sorts of options there. The Dragon bar can also allow you to print a list of commands. In the past, everyone's always asked, is there a way that I can print all of the commands used in Dragon? Well, now you can, simply through the Dragon sidebar. New results display. So the traditional results box was replaced with a new icon scheme. The new icon scheme was created to avoid users from getting distracted by preliminary recognition results. This simply means, as you speak, Dragon Medical Practice Edition indicates that it is processing by displaying a small green dragon logo. Period. When you pause, your dictation will appear in your document. Another great enhancement to Dragon Medical Practice Edition is the improved correction capabilities. So now Dragon Medical will accept keyboard-based corrections, which is huge. Formatting only changes. The correction and spell dialog windows were redesigned, making them easier to use. We now have alternate options and even new correction commands. Ultimately, this will make it easier for authors or typists to correct dictation. Another one of my favorite new features is improved editing. Dragon Medical Practice Edition has implemented multiple matching for choosing words with multiple instances. If multiple instances or variances of a word is found, basically a number scheme will be displayed next to each instance. You can choose a specific instance by saying the number, or choose all of them easily. For example, Bold Dragon Medical Practice Edition. Choose all. The recognition history window has also been enhanced. It now displays utterances Dragon recognizes in the current session. The window also displays utterances that were recognized as a command and even provides a timestamp for all of the utterances. You can also save and store recognition history information in text files, which is useful when you need to contact support. Deleted words have now been added to the display list within the vocabulary editor. So these words are added to the deleted words by using the new command, don't recognize that word. It's also important to know that the commands only vocabularies are no longer available and only available through the SDK version. With the new improved command and control, Dragon Medical Practice Edition has several new voice commands that were designed to make it easier and faster to do things like open applications, switch between windows. It's now easier to send mail, to control your PC, and search the web all with your voice. This will give users the ability to work more efficiently. With the new playback options, essentially the text-to-speech tab of the options dialog box was renamed to playback/text-to-speech. And as you can see, it added some new abilities, which is the ability to control playback, the volume, the playback speed, fast forward volume, fast forward speed, rewind volume, and rewind speed, giving us more options during playback. There were even a few enhancements made to the command browser, making it easier to navigate and find what you're looking for. For starters, the list of commands has been reduced when you're displaying commands within a specific context, right? So the global commands per context were omitted. Now you can still view them by selecting the Include Global Commands, but overall the list is shortened. Also, Dragon Medical Practice Edition offers a filter feature. This filter feature makes it easier to narrow the list of commands that you're looking for. The Enhanced Accuracy Center now helps you discover and access tools and information you may need to refine your user profile and improve your overall accuracy. So in addition to it being redesigned, the Accuracy Center now includes links to Dragon options and even auto formatting options. The help and tutorial system now incorporates new tips and illustrations. Basically, the window itself has been redesigned. There are new short videos and easy to access related details like glossary terms and different things like that to help new users have a better out-of-the-box experience. Another one of my favorites is the enhanced voice recorder integration. The minimum reading time required to train a Dragon Medical Practice Edition profile was reduced from 15 minutes to 4 minutes. And also, Dragon Medical Practice Edition now accepts multiple file formats, so it'll automatically accept WAV files, MP3, WMA, DSS, and DS2 files. And finally, Dragon Medical Practice Edition now supports Microsoft Office 2010 as well as its free counterpart, OpenOffice.org.